Hey, how's it going? This is the Argonaut. We are here again in the Massalia Campaign, episode 18. What is going on? Alright, so we are pushing forth with the Dread of Deimos, as well as the Thunderbolts of Zeus. So we will be able to move and take Octodurin, probably next turn. And then the turn after that, well, actually it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while for us to get up here, but we may go after Nemosos. I'm debating, because that is a very lucrative settlement, but obviously it'd be harder to defend. And part of me is tempted to go after Bebracht, but we'll see. In the meantime, down south, we have taken Syracuse, and we have taken Akragas as well. We're defending Syracuse here because I'm not really sure where these guys are going to end up. So, at least over here, we are training a little bit, and hopefully we'll be replenishing soon. We did lose a hoplite. I'm very sad about it. That was foolish of me. But in the meantime, we have enough to hold out against Romans if they come and attack us, I think. So we should be looking pretty strong. And we don't have... Okay, we're still stealing food over here, so that's good. She can do some shenanigans, maybe. Can you do things for us? 17% chance you're wounded. Do we take that chance? 12% chance. Yeah, let's try and... Let's mess them a little bit. Ah, okay. That's okay.
I apologize for my...
And let's see. Can we get any other agents? Oh, we don't have any heroes right now. I thought... Wait, maybe he died. I thought he was in the Defenders of Olympus. Oh, wow. Okay. Well, I guess we'll recruit some. Next turn, when we have more money. And, alright. So as far as Akragas goes... What do we want to dismantle? Well, we don't really have money to convert stuff over right now, so could just leave it. I'm not too worried about Carthage coming up and smacking us. I really hope these guys can just freaking take Carthage. I mean, look, they're super depleted. They should be able to take them next turn. Because then all that Carthage has is these territories here, which I do still want to take. So we'll see. We have a lot of money coming in next turn, so that's good. And I think we are ready to end it. Alright, got a few subversions. There was a rebellion, but then the RDI Confederation came down and smashed it for us, so that was cool. Probably still going to be rebelling soon. Yeah, they're very upset. That's fair. It's totally fair. Part of me wants to just go and attack Panormos. I mean, they don't have a huge army here. I think that might be a good idea, just to take out the Romans. Just to truly end them. Faction encountered, okay. Lugos, what do you guys... How do you guys feel about us? Oh, really terribly. Okay, that's good. Alright, fair enough. Let's see. I think that's gonna be a good idea. What I did notice is there's a lot of armies. And same with the Treverii. So... what we might do, I'm debating on not actually taking Octodurin, just maybe liberating them, and then focusing on this stuff, because I just don't want to fight all these armies at once. That's real scary.
Commander.
So, what we could do, we could try and hop in an ambush stance.
At once. Concealed from view.
Yes. Yes, that is good. We will go ahead and strike Octodurin, though. Really? You guys really think that's gonna go well for you? I mean, I know we don't have a lot of good infantry, but, like... Okay. Alright, let's go for it. Massalians approach through a snow-covered field to prepare to attack the rather healthy Nervii garrison. They are quite potent, but we'll see if we can do it. We got a bunch of Levy hoplites, some veteran hoplites, some more Levy hoplites, Italic swordsmen, whole bunch of stuff. Also, I don't know why, but I don't think this was blizzarding when I was playing this battle out. It might have been, but I don't really remember it being that way, so don't really know what's going on there. But hey, that's okay. We'll see if this replay is then accurate, because sometimes replays get a little squirrely, but... We got some service of Lancers on the flank here. We got our Insubrians over on this flank. And then we're just moving around with our troops and preparing to engage. So they have a big old death blob. Just a big old death blob. We're going to go ahead and move around with our skirmishers off to the flanks and start getting some good shots in. I'm using the javelins of the axemen on the right flank there, as you can see. And we are going to eventually prepare some good cavalry charges. So going to use up all of our skirmish ammo first. Bunch of these mercenary alpine skirmishers and Ligurians. Got a few Turiski axemen throwing their javelins. We're getting javelins tossed back at us right now, but at least we'll kind of be able to get into the flank here of all of these Nervii troops. Hoplites here holding firm. Should be able to hold pretty nicely. We'll see. All right, so we are tossing away into the flanks of the enemy. And have we started over here? Yes, we have. All right, slowly starting to rack up some good javelin tosses. Oh yeah, it's through the through the sleet and snow. You can see those javelins striking true. They do a lot of missile damage, so that is good stuff. Okay, and we're just going to continue to hold them up here. We don't have really great infantry, but if we can outlast them, we might be able to outlast them. Let's see. We'll see what happens. I decided to use the rest of the ammunition over this flank. We got some good kills, but could have been a little better. So, in the meantime, bringing the general up here to inspire. And we are losing some hoplites, but they've gotten a good amount of kills too. The veteran hoplites especially. Done very nicely. And we're finally going to move in with the Turiski axemen. They weren't all throwing their javelins. I think they were kind of mobbed up weird. So some of them do still have some shots left. So I'm trying to figure out how to get them to do that. And then I'm moving in with the Insubrians right now to get some good flanking shots as well. These Gaelic slingers, not really doing too much right now. And they have a bunch of these Gaelic swordsmen and Gaelic warriors. So I think the swordsmen, they're pretty equal stats. Yeah, they're almost equal. So it's just a lot of them. Our axes don't really, they match up okay against them, but they're not great. Our morale's kind of low right now too, so let's see. Have we gotten some javelin kills? Not a lot. That's okay. All right, the general does move in to start messing with our Insubrians though. So we're gonna go ahead and try and deal with him, and then finally we've gotten our skirmishers in the back here. We're gonna start hurling our javelins. Yeah, some of these guys, yeah, the Gaelic tribesmen have gotten a lot of kills with their javelins. 2 shots apiece. Some of these guys have gotten, I guess I saw 25 in there somewhere. All right, well, and up front, yes, this Gaelic warrior is doing very nicely. We're already starting to lose this Italic swordsman. And yeah, the infantry is hurting a little bit. That is expected, but unfortunate. All right, elsewhere, this Gaelic warrior, we're gonna go ahead and pin them with the Venetti mercenary footmen. Come on, lads. Kind of got a charge there. And that would leave them open to get javelined quite nicely by the Insubrians, and we're going to prepare some good old-fashioned charges as well to hopefully take out this Gallic warrior troop. We have our Turiski axemen already involved in the fighting here. Got a lot of kills on the charge with them. Taking some good damage though. So hopefully we can start to turn the tide. Our general here still just sitting there inspiring, keeping fresh, which we're going to need him nice and fresh. Alright, this Gallic warrior unit still taking a little bit of jab fire. I think we're pretty much done with jabs. And we're preparing our Sarissa Lancer charge. So this foolish general has left himself vulnerable to the powerful cavalry of the Massalians. Let's watch this bowling. Oh, we're going bowling tonight. Yes. Yeah, that did quite nicely. 18 kills on the charge, 19, 20, all the way up to 21. Gonna do that a few more times and should be able to knock them out. Right now, they're tired. They're not feeling very good about things, so that is good. There's a few wavering troops, but there's still a lot back here. There's a lot of Gallic warriors and tribesmen who haven't really caught any combat yet, so a little scary. Bringing in another charge. He's at 157 right now, and that's going to change rather quickly. And bringing in another flanking charge here. Yeah, all the way down to 130, dropping to 120. 115. Oh yes, starting to break the general. So the general is as good as dead at this point. Okay, so how did the skirmishers do? They did pretty decently. Getting a very good amount of kills here. We're going to go ahead and use some of them as infantry to stop up the gaps here because we are still losing. This Italic Swords is not doing well. Let's see. The veteran hoplites have 108 kills. Oh, they are quite good. All right. And we've killed the general, which is great. That's going to do a nice little morale debuff. But unfortunately, we're losing our Tariski axes. And these axes are not doing very well either. We do have some more, though. We're going to be coming back into the fray and going to be able to fight. And I'm going to bring these skirmishers around to kind of hole up here, and then we'll be able to get some good flanking charges in. Or rear charges, I should say, with the Sarissas. So we're going to do just that, and I will catch up with you later on in the battle. Back into the fray, the frantic fighting continuing. All right, what is happening? So, our infantry is hurting quite badly. These levy hoplites down to 62. We're losing our axemen on the flanks here. They are severely hurt, and these veteran hoplites just holding the line. Oh, they're so good. All right, cool. Elsewhere, the general now going to be getting some good rear charges. I charged him up the middle here, got a few good kills, and then have been hitting the flanks here. Just lost these levy hoplites. I'm trying to bring in troops as they come back. And over on the flank here, we have some Sarissa Lancers who have been doing some good work. The Insubrian cavalry as well have been doing great. This Sarissa Lancer on this flank, kind of waiting for a good little gap. I have moved in and engaged with the Alpine skirmishers. And yeah, it's brutal, it's bloody, and we're fighting as best we can. So there's still a couple of these Gaelic tribes and a lot of these Gaelic warriors still left. There's definitely some low morale, but unfortunately we don't have any fire arrows, which would be a big help right now. All right, we're currently we're chasing down some of these routing troops with our Insubrians where we can. And over on this flank, the Sarissa Lancers have engaged with this Gallic Sword unit, and I'm thinking we can kind of mob it, hopefully, and then get our general in and break it, and then start picking them off. Scary thing is we are really losing some troops now. Yeah, we basically only have this little section left. These guys are probably going to go soon. These Alpine skirmishers still looking fresh, ready to do combat when they can. At least everybody in here is pretty tired, either exhausted or at least winded a little bit. And the general there smashing in, tearing down a good chunk of these swords. They're still alive, though. They've not really done too well against our cavalry units as expected. Yeah, they're still sitting at 42 kills, but we're going to have to do some cycle charges to really knock them out. And yeah, it is a tenuous situation. We're going to bring these Sarissa Lancers over. They're exhausted. They're not feeling great. But there is a great opportunity for a charge here. These Gaelic warriors want to make sure they're not facing us when we charge in. Make sure they're stuck in. This Massalian veteran hoplite, 187 kills. Holding strong still. And we can at least get some good kills here with the Sarissa Lancers. Picking up a lot on the charge. Alright, over this way, we've gotten another cavalry unit involved, and finally we break them, which is great, very useful. And we're going to need to get our Insubrians involved here as well soon, because it is kind of looking rough. If we lose our infantry line, we are basically screwed, I think. There's just too much infantry. Luckily, we did just break another Gallic warrior. Whoa, can we break this one too? Just pushing in with the cavalry there. We need to keep you alive. Come on, buddy. Oh, no, any routes. It was too much. These Insubrians are at least only winded and still at full strength. We're going to need to get them in over on this flank to kind of hole up here. And then the general, going to go ahead and move him around. This Gaelic Tribes unit is going to get involved with their cavalry, and that's not good for us. But general's still looking strong. He's up at 60 troops, 198 kills. Oof. And he's going to get a good charge in there. I'm pretty sure these Sarissa Lancers will come back. We do have some troops coming back. They are only routed, not shattered. And we're going to prepare a good old-fashioned charge. It is getting slick with blood here. So many bodies. But the general powers through the snow and gets a terrible charge. Come on, man. At least it's a morale debuff here with that the appearance of the cavalry. It looks like they're probably going to stabilize, is my guess. Yeah, we're going to need to pull them out. That was a piss poor charge. All right, I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. I'm going to cycle out the cavalry. We're getting chased off a little bit. We brought the Sarissa Lancers back in. We catch the Gallic tribesmen. We get a lot of kills on the charge. Not good, but General able to crunch in to the rear here. Hopefully break them. But no, not quite. They're still looking a little too strong. This Gallic warrior decided to chase after the Insubrians, so at least we're going to be able to get a good charge with these Sarissa Lancers. I pull away with the general. Got hacked down pretty nicely by that Gallic tribesman, so not so great for us. Still holding strong. We got the Alpine skirmishers in here. Levy Hoplite's still alive. This veteran Hoplite finally starting to dwindle. They got 218 kills, but not quite enough. Bring this Teriski Axeman in to help out. The Insubrians chase after these Gallic tribesmen, catching them in the rear. They're going to turn around and start attacking, but we do bring in the general. And over on this flank, let's see, we are hitting those Gallic warriors hard, but they're still alive. We do break this Gallic tribe unit, though, which is great, so we can start getting some good flanking charges again. We just need the infantry to stay strong. 47 on the veteran hoplites. Still getting kills, still being tough, still holding firm. Come on, lads, you can do it. I know there's only a couple of you left, but you gotta do it. And I do sense a nice little vulnerable spot here. There's a lot of red morale, a lot of shaken. And we're gonna be able to get our general in here. He's at 234 kills. And boom! Up to 243, 248, over 250. We got 20 kills on that charge, essentially. Smashing in here. Can we break them? Can we break them? And we bring in the Sarissa Lancers. And that should be able to do it. Yes! We start to waver them. And they start to leave. They fear us now. They fear us. We're going to pop that last Gallic warrior. He's at 150 men still. So, and we're starting to waver. Even more troops now. We barely held on. But at this point, you can see there's not much left of the Nervii resistance. As soon as we kill that last these last two tribes units, then our cavalry's just going to have a whole lot of fun. And there we go. We popped them. They'll follow suit as well. Then we're going to charge in, smack those Gallic warriors. Actually, no, we cycle back in. Catching a few more. The general's going to go smack that Gallic warrior unit. The Insubrians not really feeling so great about it, but looks like we are going to be victorious. So that was a very bloody battle. They had a really tough garrison to deal with. But long story short, we do end up winning. We just popped that last unit. We're going to go ahead, smash in, take out the last two, and chase down everybody else. And that is a victory for Massalia. Ooh, doggy. Ooh, doggy. All right. We were at least successful. It was definitely bloody, but that's okay. I think what we'll do, could sack it and then
Ready for orders. Commander.
Liberate.
Ready for battle. On the
Cool.
move.
Yes. All right. Cool.
Make haste, men.
Move back into our territory.
Pull
Oh
this
man, we are
garrison.
hurting. All right, let's see. Thunderbolts of Zeus here. Melee attack and campaign map movement. Melee defense. Morale during offensive battles. Minus attrition while besieging. Could go towards that, but let's just go campaign map movement. It's just so very nice. Shots per minute. Let's see. Morale for all units during offensive battles. Spear units. Missile damage, weapon damage. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, cool. And, okay, so we can recruit some stuff. Let's go ahead and just merge up. I think let's do that. I don't really Let's see. Oh, cost difference. Because they're going to take a long time to replenish. Let's merge these guys. Wasn't too stoked on those guys. These guys are kind of crappy. Let's see. You are all rather expensive for what you are. Cool. Disband you. Alright, that gives us a little something to work with right now. Okay, okay, pretty good selection for everything. Alright, sweet. So the Politites are pretty strong right now. What do we want? We want hoplites, of course. Let's, Let's see. I guess we'll go for... I do like Oliver and Subrians and the shot cab. I think that's fine. That's a good combo. Let's grab... So these guys are Politites. Okay. Let's go for them.
For a good and glorious life.
Let's get 4 of them total. Cool. So that should be looking good. And we'll reorganize as needed. Alright. So, what else is going on? Oh, let's figure out diplomacy with our new little buddies, the Helvetii.
We have need of talk, I'm
Cool.
sure.
I don't need your money for it.
I will take
do
word
that.
of our agreement. And
Cool. So we're getting a little extra money there. Actually, quite a bit extra. Sweet. Okay. Very cool. Alright.
Orders.
You know, I think we go for it. I mean, we have some troops, decent amount. We could get some mercenaries real quick, too, though. Just to flush out our units. I don't mind disbanding these guys. And then we can get just like 2 decent troops to hold while we smash. Let's see. Way better defense. Same armor, though. Because they have... What does Penromos have? They have 2 marines, only one horse, and then 6 swords.
Ready for battle.
So let's go ahead and grab... Let's grab the cell swords. They just seem more badass. Okay, cool. We got this little army. Let's move and take Penromos.
We take this settlement.
Do you guys really think you're gonna do that well? Do you? Well, let's find out. Let's hit a quick save and get to it. Rumbling down the beach is the cavalry of the Massalians and the Veneti, actually. We're gonna smash in and take out these transport ships here. Or they're assault ships, I should say. They're getting some good kills there, but we did smack them down with the stone thrower. There's only 1 troop left here. The Roman Marines do have a lot of ammo, so it's a little scary, but at least we're able to quickly take out their Levy Marines. This last Roman Marine unit. Tough stuff, but we are able to smash in there. And what's happening over here? Well, the Romans have sort of formed up in this strange shape, and we're going to start targeting them with the stone thrower soon enough. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward here. The Roman Marines have used up their ammunition at this point, and we're trying to kill them with the stone thrower, but I decided, nah, whatever. We can just kill them once they land. So we're able to smash that last Marine unit. We're going to pull away and then prepare ourselves here. This Lucanian hoplite is holding them steady in the center here. Pretty cool looking troop, I will say. And that has allowed us to charge in on either flank and smash into the Roman Marines. We're pretty beat up, but we're feeling strong. Okay, elsewhere, the stone thrower has 12 kills. And we're trying to go ahead and get some nice shots up into the alley here to take out their Italian horsemen as well as their swordsmen. They do have, I think their general's a pretty tough unit. I don't remember what they're called. Oh, it's a full Roman Marine unit. That's the problem. Yeah, their general's one of these as well, and it's a very, very stout unit. And a lot of javelins, too. So we do have our Brutian infantry and our Sicilian sail swords. Pretty cool looking troop. And yes, the Brutians, which if you remember the Epirus campaign, we used those quite a bit. And we got our Royal Guard hoplites ready to tangle. Kronos here, prepared to lead his troops. Yep, we're gonna move up with the stone thrower. Over here, they're holding off. They're holding, or holding on, I should say. Stayed alive, got 10 kills, but finally we do break them. And with that, we're going to be able to move out. Got our archers on this flank here, and the stone thrower just going to use up all the ammunition and do some good damage. So I will catch up with you once the action starts. The horsemen rumble forward to engage with our sellswords. Gonna get our hoplites involved here, and we are engaging with the approaching Romans. The stone thrower here has been lobbing death into the alley here, doing quite well. And we're pushing up with the Brudians here and the other Royal Guard hoplite, and hopefully gonna pin them in, and then we can get some good flanking shots with the archers once we're good and set up. All right, so the Italian horsemen doing quite well. Killed a lot of our veteran sellswords, but this Massalian Royal Guard unit's going to make pretty short work of them. All right, they're pulling away, and we're going to go ahead and try and chase them down. We will maneuver our cavalry soon. We got all of our Thureos and Insubrians up on the hill, ready to rumble down and throw in some javelins. We're posted up here, and then I realized we're just going to be taking a lot of javelin fire. Okay, yes, and then the General Roman Marine unit is taking its time coming in. We got 108 kills on the stone thrower, still firing. And we chased off the cavalry a little bit. They're caught back up over here. They just kind of cycled around. But at least we're going to be able to get some nice archer shots here.
Engage!
And fire down into the enemy. Some of them getting rear shots, and some of them are facing towards us, but it, regardless, should get some good kills. Moving forward here, we're hurling in our javelins. We're actually going to pull away, though, because we're taking a lot of damage from the enemy javelins. These Brutians getting hit pretty hard as well, but that stone thrower just doing its job. Throwing stones. Real good at that. All right. Oh yeah, got some crossbow shots there. 14 kills there. 11, we got 10, we got 6, we got 8. Not a lot. This Italian horse unit's about to break, though, which is great. And we're rumbling around with the infantry. All right, elsewhere, we got some Levy Marines and then Roman Marines who are going to be they're hitting our Brudians pretty hard. Poor little guys. Some of these troops do get through, though, so we're going to rumble over with our Veneti hired riders and smack into them. Starting to break them. 19 kills, 15, 15, 12, 15. Not quite a lot, though. We are firing into shields somewhat. So we're catching a few of these guys as they turn. And we're going to move in and strike with the Roman Marines. Are those? Yes, those are Roman Marines. Yes. Good. Yes. Kill. All right. Meanwhile, the Brudians rush forward to engage. We got our Sarissa Lancers to charge in and smack down these levies. And we're going to hit the general in the back here and hopefully pin him so we can start using our shock cav. So moving up with the crossbows and the archers, we're going to try and get into a better position to rain death upon the enemy. And we have our stone through here, 156 kills. Veneti hired riders spying a good little gap in which to smash into them, taking advantage. All right, elsewhere, the general's still feeling good, but we did break a Roman Levy Marine unit, and we're about to break another, and then we'll be able to get some good old-fashioned rear charges. All right, now we are in a good position here to at least start getting some good shots into this Italian town guard unit. You can see we are doing a lot of damage with those archers, performing pretty nicely now, firing into an unshielded section. Crossbows up to 29 kills. Pretty good. It's a cool looking unit. All right. And the general here is going to get some nice heavy shock cav in the rear. Oh yes. Oh yes, very good. Rumbling down. We have our Thureos cavalry parked here, throwing some good javelins into the Roman Marines, tearing them down quite nicely. And the stone thrower just about out of ammunition, getting close, but had almost 200 kills. Should be able to get over 200. There it goes. Yes. All right. This flank here, we've engaged with Kronos. We're about to break this Italian sword unit, and we are shredding this guard. I remember it was at like 130, and now we've really started to rack up the kills there. crossbows as well. Doing nicely. Yes, break them all. They're doing some cycle charges with the Venetti. And then once we're done here, we need to get to another flank and start firing if we have ammunition left. The Sarissa Lancers still chipping away at the general, needing to break him so we can break the rest of their troops. We charge the Thoreos Cav and Insubrians into the Roman Marines. And inspiring with Kronos. Alright, this Railguard unit doing quite well. Of course doing well. They were pretty hurt before, but been fighting quite nicely. Lucanian hoplites here who have got a good few kills over there on the beach. They're now engaged, and we're going to rumble around with the archers to get some better shots. This general unit's still alive and still doing pretty nicely. Gonna need to get a couple more cycle charges. And, but they're now shaken, and we charged in with the Insubrians. We may be able to start to break them. Yes, pile on! Get those Thoreos in there. Can we break him? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, he is waning. Die, die, die! He's not dying! They're pretty stout unit. They're fighting hard. Hopefully we'll be able to break them, and boom, there it goes. And we're gonna charge everybody back in to this Roman Marine unit. Should be able to smack them. And then now with our crossbows and archers engaged, we can start getting to this flank. We did break all of the Italian town guard here too, so we're gonna start pushing in and just surrounding this whole group. And as you can see, they are starting to waver and starting to break. We got second wind, or improved second wind, I should say, and rally, so everyone's feeling fresh and vicious. Oh yes. And the stone thrower's still lobbing ammunition. Oh my god, 316 kills. It's just been bowling into this this wall behind him and ricocheting off and killing all these troops. So I've been doing quite well. And yes, I pull away with the cavalry, and we're just gonna get some fun little shots with the archers. Let's see how that crossbow's doing. 39 kills, yeah. All right. Well, with that, it's going to be a pretty easy victory here. Well, not super easy. It was hard fought, but convincing nonetheless. So with that, we've taken another city from Rome. All right. And with that, that is the last Roman settlement. We have conquered. Oh, subjugating them would be tempting. Damage all its buildings. All captives are killed. Let's just occupy. Imperium! Excellent. Ooh, that is good. Okay. That is great. So, the Romans are taking a lot of attrition now. So, with that Imperium, though, I think we do need to recruit a general here at Akragas. I would just be a little bit worried. So, yeah, because they don't really have much of a garrison at all right now. So let's go ahead and grab... Do we want a fleet or a general? Athenaeus. Fleet or general? Fleet or general? Because if there's a fleet, well, they have a bunch of ships, which is not great. But if they land, that's okay. If we have a fleet, and well, they won't be able to reach Akragas, so I think that solves it. We go general. Let's go. Let's just go here. Okay, cool. Yeah, these guys should be pretty okay. They have a lot of good troops, but if they come by sea, then we'll be looking a lot stronger because we'll just have our ballista. All right, let's. Oh no! Let's merge them up. Okay. Let's disband that. We gotta recruit some more mercenaries. Let's go for... not enough manpower. Interesting. Okay. We'll hire you. And... how else can we make room? By getting rid of these Brutians. We could just recruit more next as well. Let's hire them. And then for you, the Akragas troops, Greek hoplites, Greek cav. Yeah, nothing much, but we could at least grab... oh, we can't get them. Ooh, okay. Let's see, how far could you guys get? You guys probably can't reach Syracuse here. And at this point, they have pretty crappy. They're pretty crappy. Ooh, yeah, let's upgrade hulls.
Ready for battle.
Yeah, because they'll probably come over here, but I think with our general, we should be okay. I'd love it if we could grab some cavalry, but that's not going to happen. Alright. We'll see. We'll see what we can do here. In the meantime, let's go ahead and... Okay, that's giving them a garrison. They're converting that over. Oh, yes, and the Aravasi have taken Carthage, which is excellent. So they should be able to roll down and start taking the rest of Carthaginian territory. And then we'll have a nice base here to move and take Corrales. That'll be really good.
We hunger
It's just,
for battle.
just don't have anything too great. Let's grab... Could just get a fleet too, honestly. Tempting. Or another general and grab him a cavalry unit. Yeah, maybe let's do that. Let's do it. It's gonna cost 1,200, but
Ready for battle.
that way he can support.
At once.
I'd be very worried. Could not.
Ready for
So,
orders.
okay, cool.
Commander.
I feel good about this. I feel good about this. We're looking good over here. I don't think we're in danger of getting attacked. We are moving back in over this way. We have our friends up here. As far as this army, well, hopefully we can ambush these nerds. Not this turn, but soon.
Ready for
We
orders.
are going to be patrolling here.
March until
Helps with our income and our public order. And I think we're looking pretty nice. Yeah. Okay. Very good. We have a little bit of money. I don't know what I want to do with it, though. If we want to... Is there anything still left to convert? I mean, Taras, but that's going to cost way too much. Elsewhere, let's see. Syracuse, Kragas, Panormos. Let's go... We can't convert that over right now. Don't have enough money. We do have enough money to convert this to a farm. So maybe we should do. We can convert that over to a barracks. Well, let's do the farm first. Okay. Then 3 turns off a barracks so we can actually start recruiting stuff, which is going to be good. Okay. Well, let's end our turn. Oh. Herodotus.
For battle.
You there. Good. Let's make you a governor. It's a good one. Oh. And I can get an edict. Alright. A Kragas edict. Let's see. Import food plus growth, low minus farming income. Oh, that's kind of nice. Let's see. Sell slaves. What's the slave population at? Not super high. Okay, so I'm not really looking to do that. Noble philanthropy could be good. Running games, lower food, increase growth in public order. That could be very useful right off the bat. Yeah, let's do that for now. Okay. Alright. Raiding. Concealed army discovered. Syracuse rebellion. Faction joins war. Nori. Are those these guys? And the Carnutes Confederation. Dread of Deimos has a plague. That's not good. Okay.
Commander.
We might retreat a little bit. we might scoot down here.
At ease, men.
Is there anything we want to switch out in this army? It's not the greatest setup, but it's not terrible. You guys are taking attrition, but what we may do is pop you out,
Ready for further
put you
orders.
guys
I
into
want hourly patrols.
Medellin here. Sweet. Alright, so we are replenishing now. Let's go ahead and grab... I don't think we need all these skirmishers. And honestly, I'd rather have Ligurians. They're a lot cheaper. Let's disband these guys for now. Actually, let's not.
We hunt.
Let's take them, because they're already recruited. That way, these guys can... Well, eventually. I thought they could patrol. Does he need one more troop? Maybe.
Commander.
Okay, so we took those guys out. Let's go ahead and... Can we get Peltus? We can. Alright, and the Polites is pretty good.
Sign up, lads,
Let's
for
get
a
those
good
2
and glorious
Peltists.
life.
And let's grab... we don't really have access to heavy swords, so we might as well get some hoplites instead. Ooh, they got good stats. Yeah, alright. Let's get that. Get that rocking and rolling. We're looking pretty good here. Yes, we are plagued, unfortunately. But, well, in the meantime, we can at least patrol. Okay, cool. Down south, the Romans have not attacked. This Carthaginian fleet came over and hit them pretty hard. Made them retreat. These guys are just raiding, but slowly dying. So, that works for me, I guess. These guys are currently raiding us. Let's see, Panormos. What I might do is dismantle that down so we get a full garrison next turn. I might do that with a Kragos too. I know we're getting a lot of wealth from it and iron, but it's messing up our public order a little bit. We can't convert it right now, so it would make me feel a little better, but I don't know, that's quite a bit. Oh wait, no, I did Panormos up there, not a Kragos. Well, I think we leave that for now then. Let's leave it. Let's go ahead and just recruit a few little troops. Maybe we'll grab... Let's see, you guys are at full stack. Okay, that's good. Let's go ahead and grab some of these guys, because they're pretty badass. And maybe just some basic troops. Okay, and that should be able to defend us against the rebels here. Okay, what can we recruit? We can recruit some ships. Which would cost a lot of money. Temptation is to go smack them, though. Alright, let's start sending our spies up north. We can't steal food from our own territory, so we might as well do that. Okay, we're looking pretty good. You guys are not happy, though. Why are you all not happy? Buildings are squalor. Cultural differences, taxes, slaves. I'll get this next turn, but yeah. That's interesting. I can't issue an edict here. Because I would maybe sell slaves, that would help a little bit. I don't know how else to get your public order up, except grabbing you a governor, which might be a good idea. Yeah, we could do that. I'm not too worried about anyone coming to attack Taurus right now, so maybe we send you up to Asculum. Oh, oops. Well, now Taurus is very upset. Okay, that wasn't a good idea. I don't think we can... We can raise a fleet, but we don't have the funds for it. Okay. Oh, now we're at negative food, too? What the heck? Oh, well, if we tax them, that's good. They're just gonna rebel and attack us, but I'm kind of okay with that for now. Because we have good enough garrisons all around here. Yeah, okay. Well, let's see, construction complete. Cool. That's good. Alright, let's end our turn and see what happens. Alright, so I did a silly thing, and I forgot to save after I finished the episode. This episode actually ended on this previous turn, but the thing is, during that turn, the Romans sailed forward and attacked us. We defended them, defeated them, and killed the Romans. Then I closed out, and I totally forgot to save. Sometimes that happens to me. I just a brain fart and totally forgot. So I decided to hop back in and record it a little bit more. So what happened? Basically, the Carthaginians smacked that Roman fleet, destroyed them, so now they're just sort of hanging out here, slowly dying. I'm moving a general over to Consentia to hopefully help stabilize the region. We have a rebellion here, but that's okay. We have our army here in Panormos that's replenishing, so they'll be looking fit to fight soon. And they'll be able to move over and start attacking Corrales and Alalia as well. What I might do is actually send these guys over here. I'm trying to think, what do they have as far as a garrison? It's pretty good. It's not really full yet, though. So that is a concern. But one more turn, we'll have actually some pretty good stuff. So then we could swing this fleet over there. Okay, elsewhere, we moved our little Gigantes army over here. They're patrolling. We're holed up here, healing our troops and recruiting a little bit more, so we're a bit sturdier. And then we have our Dread of Deimos army is taking some disease, unfortunately, but the Nervii can't reach him right now, so that's okay. And that's about it. So let's see. Right now, the Aravasi have taken Carthage as well as Thapsos, which is great. And they're looking really strong, looking like they're going to continue to push in. So let's go ahead. We'll work through a few more turns and see if the Romans come and attack or if they just die. Alright, the RDI killed the Romans. Excellent. That is very good. We didn't get the killing blow, but, you know, that's okay. Alright. Good. Subversion. Research complete. Sweet. Now doing natural philosophy. That's great. Rebellion imminent in Italia. Oh dear. Alright. Agnes is ranked up.
The gods have brought
Okay, we have plague in Coria. That's okay. Let's go ahead. Let's get her research rate all the way up. And cultural conversion as well. Yeah, let's do that. Cool. Actually, you know, I might want to get...
How can I say?
Trying to think of
What do you wish of
what I can do. I don't want to steal food, actually. So you can keep going. Man, we are going to get a rebellion here. That's not the greatest.
We hunger for battle.
Let's go ahead.
Set up the watch.
Move up here. And actually, I realized we don't have any champions here. So, public order when deployed. Oh, that could be nice. Yeah, let's do that. Let's recruit him. We'll deploy him here. So that'll be good. War declared. Cool. Go ahead and fight it out. That's fine with me. Got some stuff recruited. Okay, so these guys are hanging out there. I think what we may do is just move to smack them. Let's put you over here. Cool. And then what we can do is move up, hit them. I'll just quick save, and how to resolve that. Really? You think we're gonna take that many casualties? Oh, I'm a horseman too? Come on. Alright, let's kill the captives.
On the move.
Awesome. Okay. So, I think what we may do at least is scoot back up there and patrol.
You will march till your feet bleed. At your command.
And then, honestly, let's
Advance.
swap some troops out. Let's give you one of these guys for... Actually, let's get two of these. I want lots of crossbows. The crossbows seem pretty fun. So, alright, you're gonna hop back in there. You're gonna hang tight. Good, looking good there. Okay, Panormos. Let's get that consecrated ground so we can start converting. We're looking good here, and then we'll scooch into this territory and then move out. Carthage does not have much that scares me in the least bit, so we can go ahead and besiege them. And then take on Alalia as well. So we're looking good there. We have slightly degrading public order. It's okay, it's not the greatest, but it's not the worst. And you know what we might do actually just to prevent that rebellion? Let's move back into Taras.
Ships to port.
Cool. Alright, they're happier there. And okay. So the Nervii have not moved into our territory yet. That's good.
Ready for
We're going to
orders.
continue to replenish. Do we want anything else in this army? I mean, we have a lot of hoplites. Yeah. Guess we're okay for now. Is there anything else we want to convert or build? Let's see, this stuff is all going to be, yeah, really expensive. So we'll do that soon enough. Oh, and Akragas, you really don't need this. Well, it gives us public order, which is kind of nice. But I think I'm still going to dismantle it. So we can build something better next turn. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. Alright, rebellion imminent in Italia. That's alright, we'll be okay.
We
Hop into Cosentia here. Yeah, you guys are still gonna rebel. That's alright. We'll be okay. We'll deal with it. You guys are really upset about a lot of stuff. Cultural differences. It's the biggest thing. Taxes, slaves. Building squalor.
Ready for battle.
What would we want to get rid of? Well, we have this. Is that not really going up? It's going up slightly, but not good enough. New party formed. Okay, Disciples of Zeus. Great. Oh, sweet. They're fighting. That's awesome. Okie doke. So, down in Akragas here. Oh, getting a Lothobolos would be good. But I don't think we need it over here. So let's go for the... We could go for the Consecrated Ground as well. Or the Local Agora. Yeah, we'll get the healer there. Okay. Are we replenishing? Ooh, we are. Yes, very good. Alright, couple turns. And we will be nice and fit and ready to go. Okay. Oh, sweet! They took Nemosos. Excellent. Well done, lads. They're probably gonna retake it, but that's okay.
Ready for battle.
Let's go ahead and scooch up again.
Advance.
We'll hop into an ambush stance and wait and see what they do. And then looking decent here. Why are you guys taking attrition? Why are you guys up in the mountains? Come on, you're better than that.
Ready for orders.
And oof, it is tempting to move and strike at these guys. Korea has a good garrison though. Oof. Yeah, that's a scary garrison for sure. So I guess we'll wait. Alright, well, we're going to end the episode here. So, Rome has been destroyed. Huzzah, huzzah, huzzah. And once we are feeling replenished, we might even move out next turn. I'll see. Yeah, maybe next turn. And we'll go ahead, swoop over, and take Karalas. And then move and take Alalia as well. So we'll have a whole new province too. So that's going to be great. And then we're going to continue to push against the Nervii. And really show them what's up. And that's going to be the only foe is up north, basically, because we're not going to move south to attack it also. So, thanks for watching. And if you liked and want to subscribe, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.